Welcome back for another video of Quant critical levels here. Quant has had a massive pump this week. We are recording this on September 9th, and Quant is up 16%, as you can see this week alone, having a 12% pump just over the weekend. Why is Quant pumping? What are some critical levels? What is the buying zone that I'm looking for Quant? And what could be the top price for this short-term time? So all these questions are going to be answered in this video. I'm Blockchain Crusader, crusading through these blockchains every single day. Smash those likes, hit that subscribe. Let's get right into it. Let's rock and roll. So guys, this is the macro levels for Quant here. As you guys can see, this red line here at the bottom signifies the ultimate bottom for Quant. Right, this is the 2022 all-time low at $39, and here's some support around $48, and there's a range here from back in 2022 in the summertime. So what has Quant done? Quant has had a very aggressive move throughout 2022, all the way up to as high as $230, $40, give or take, all the way up here. And guess what? All of 2023 into 2024, we've been in this massive range. Look at all this time accumulation here. This is the Q4 range for 2022. And guess what? This is all of 2023, all the way into 2024, where we're about March, April time of 2024. We started to actually fall out of this. And then now let's start zooming into the more local zones, right? So the more local zones that you guys are seeing here are these. This is the Q2 range for 2024. We have a naked point of control right above my head right here. Naked point of control. That's a quarterly naked point of untapped level. Very critical. We also have a Q2 pivot sitting right there, which is the Q2 average sitting right above it as well. And we have a monthly average as well sitting above at $95. So between 91 and 95, there are three critical levels here that are major targets to the upside. Also potentially some massive resistance once we get here. But let's circle back to that later. So we fell out of this range. We came back into this old 2022 range, and we have been, just fiddling around here. And guess what? We're creating a bit of what you can say is a double bottom right here. Right, it looks like we had a little bit of mini double bottom, broke back down, came back up. Holding this level as support here is very critical. This entire blue zone right here between 77 and as low as 62, anything lower than that obviously would be a buying zone for me, right? I am buying Quant around these levels because it ain't going to go much lower than the all-time low for 2022 at $40. And then August 5th, we came down to about $50, $10 away from that level. So how much lower could we possibly go if we're actually in a bull market, right? We are entering Q4 of this year at the end of this month, right? So in less than 30 days, we're going to be entering Q4 of 2024. And Q4 is usually always a bullish year for altcoins and crypto in general, especially Bitcoin. So I am definitely expecting in the short term to have a run up to these $93, $95 zone, right? Anything below this blue zone within here is a buying zone for me. That's just my personal viewpoint, not financial advice. Now, what happens when we finally reclaim this zone and get above it, right? I said this could be some resistance. We could run all the way up here and we could chop it up for a little bit, right? We could run it up and just chop it up here for a little bit before continuing moving to the upside. So to the upside, we are in this major range. We can reclaim this range here, this Q4 range from 2022. As you guys can see, the top here is 165. 165 is the top of this range. But guess what? When Quant tapped out in 2022 in October, we also have a naked point of control up here at $173, $74, give or take. That is a major target. We start reaching that, we're going towards new all-time highs. But before we get there, we have to get inside this blue zone, right? This major range that we were in all of 23 and a good portion of the first quarter and a half of 2024 as well. So once we reclaim this blue zone and we can actually start jumping in here and start making some moves to the higher levels, reclaiming some of these lower highs, that would be extremely, extremely bullish for Quant heading towards this naked point of control, which is a major target for October 2022 of 174. And from there on, that's all-time highs soon after that. There's not much after that there's actually any volume before we start hitting price discovery. So this zone is major critical level to be reclaimed. These targets up here between 93 and 95 are going to be the short-term target. This down here is what I'm looking at for the buying zone, because we're already so close to all-time lows, right? Currently, obviously, we're a little bit of a pump. The last 3 days going up, on the last 3 days alone, we've pumped about 25%, 25, 26% the last 3 days alone here for Quant. Obviously, not the most optimal, but still within the buying zone, my personal buying zone. Like I said, this is not financial advice. I'm not telling you to go buy Quant. I'm not giving you this, just for educational purposes. This is just what I'm doing with my portfolio. This is the zone that I'm looking for to buy Quant, because I don't believe Quant is going to go below the all-time low of 2022 here at $40. So anything near that zone is where I'm accumulating Quant for the major upside. Like always, guys, if you guys want to follow and get more alpha, I'm doing a trading challenge with CVO Crypto, right, in his Discord, getting major alpha. And today I hit another banger, 13% in less than literally 2 hours, $349 made today. Cha-ching. You guys want to do that, make sure you're hitting this link. The link will be down below in the description of the video. You can get 50% off using Crusader. 50% off if you use the word Crusader at checkout for the first month of the payments of the first month. Guys, this just obviously will support me, support CVO, and at the same time, you're going to get some major alpha on some critical levels that are happening in the market overall for many different trading altcoins. Guys, like always, I'm Blockchain Crusader, Crusader 3's blockchains. Until next time, see ya.